fact, it's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set, 45, right.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young going to give to Brooks. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility, and we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
An opening drive sack. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through, and the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. They run with Ford. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he goes out right around the 39. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
The Colts at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Play action. It's Fields.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When you look at this defense,
this unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. 1 in running the ball, 1 in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Now the first carry here for the running back.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now Fields going to move him around.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with 4th down and 1.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Now Fields.
Steps away to his left. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Adonai Mitchell
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. On the return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Back to throw. Fields. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now they'll audible to something else. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 3rd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense, #1 in the NFL in picking up 1st downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up 1st downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Down to about the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good 1st step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Forced out to his left. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Get wide. Slam.
2 minutes to play in this 1st half. 7-3, our score.
Let's go.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. 331. Extend. Hey, check back.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
Check 13. Check 13. Kill.
Ford is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. On the return is Gibson. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The play fake. Now Young. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running?
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Hey, check Mike 6. Easy.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Fields.
Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Young now from the 50.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
Well, the drive starts with a completion left side, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Fields going to change things up here.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Indy. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Fields now to throw.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. This is Ford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jerome Ford with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to widen their advantage.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Young will set to throw. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there for Carolina. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Second down, Young. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Third and 8.
Now Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Off play action, Fields.
Flush to his right. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Second and 12, operating from the 39. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. To throw is Fields. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
On play action, Fields.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 4th down. The Colts send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late. There he goes, left side.
Still going.
He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Young. Escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Young on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Let's go now. 50, green.
Brooks going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Young. That's caught at the 2. Touchdown.
Luke Musgrave
from 3 yards out.
And the Panthers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Hey, check back.
Here's Fields.
That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Fields changing the play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 56 yards.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A short throw to Musgrave. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This is 2nd and 8. On play action, Young. Able to get away. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.